What's happening, YouTube? Jonathan Pariente, the Execution 10 here, coming at you guys with another video. I want to ask you guys to please continue to hit me up and subscribe to my channel for more YouTube videos. And boy, what a video we're going to have tonight. The NBA Finals are over. The Toronto Raptors did the impossible, defeating Golden State and ending their chance at a three-peat, winning Game 6, 114-110, and capture their first NBA title in history, in team history. Now, I have a lot to discuss about this game, a lot to discuss about this final. Now, everyone is already going to jump on me, probably for what I'm about to divulge here, and everyone's going to say, oh, the only reason Toronto won was because Golden State was hurt. All their big guys got hurt. No Kevin Durant, no Klay Thompson, he was hurt. Andre Iguodala was hurt. Kevon Looney was hurt. Let me put a stop to that right now. I'm going to make this very short and to the point here. Toronto was the better team in this final. Golden State, give all the credit to them as well. They fought like champions till the very end. They showed why they're called the Warriors. Why they have that team name is not just because of it's a name. They actually are Warriors in real life. Okay? Now, to be very fair, Golden State could have easily thrown this series away in Game 5. They very easily could have just packed it in. Play their bench. See you next year. We know we're not going to win. But Golden State played to the end, and I'll give them credit for that. Yes, they had injuries. Yes, Klay and KD went down. But what you can't take away from Golden State, and I give credit to them, they didn't give up. At the end, though, Toronto was, I think, the worst matchup that could have happened to Golden State. And I'll say it like this. When it came to these two, when it came to Golden State, the Warriors met their match. The Raptors had just as equal a team that can move the ball around. They had an equal amount of depth, and they had an equal amount of scoring. And at the end, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry, Pascal Siakam, Pau Gasol, Serge Ibaka, and Fred VanVleet were the sole reasons why the Raptors won this series and this title. Now, let's go back to about Game 5. Okay? Of the final. Kevin Durant came back. Golden State was trying for one more chance to maybe rally from a 3-1 deficit to try to win this thing. Durant went down and tore his Achilles after he scored 12 points. The Warriors held on in Toronto to win that game by 1 point. Game 6 comes along. Klay went down. Golden State could have packed it in. And they didn't. Now, the one thing everyone's probably going to kill Golden State for, and everyone's going to yell at their doctors and all that. Why did Kevin Durant play in Game 5 when he was clearly hurt? And on the flip side, Durant showed to the people, you know what? He showed and he earned their respect for the type of player he is. He wanted to play. If Kevin Durant if this was somebody else, they probably would have just sat it down. They know we're not winning the finals, so better luck next year. I give Durant respect for trying to play through an injury. That's not easy. To play through a calf injury was something, but then to tear your Achilles afterwards. You know, if anything, if I was Golden State, I would have just limited his minutes. I wouldn't have had him play a full 30, 40 minutes a game. I would have maybe had Durant play 20 minutes and see how his calf is. You play him a little bit every now and again during that game, but don't play him up from the get-go like that. So Kevin Durant's going to now be out pretty much for next year with the injury. Hurts his stock value tremendously. That was the risk and reward for Kevin Durant for playing in that Game 5. Klay Thompson injured his knee. Don't know. Heard he might have blown it out, and that could be devastating. So this is going to be a very interesting offseason now for the Warriors and kind of seeing where they go because, you know, again, they had a lot of people hurt. I mentioned KD. I mentioned Klay. DeMarcus Cousins came back from an injury. He was not quite 100%. Iguodala was playing with an ankle. Kevon Looney had the chest injury. He was playing through a bad injury there. Regardless of how you slice it, Golden State didn't want to just throw this series away. They wanted to fight, and they did. And you know what? When it came down to it, the Raptors made the big shots. The Raptors were able to make the big plays and go on the big runs when they had to. Some of their guys that were questioned for their playoff abilities showed up in this series. So you have to give the Raptors the credit where it's due. And not to mention, the Raptors did a pretty incredible feat this year. They went undefeated at Oracle. You know how hard it is to win at Oracle if you're a road team? You know, when was the last time that Golden State ever lost 4 in a row at home? When was the last time Golden State lost 3 in a row at Oracle? You know when the last time was during this dynasty that they ever did that? Never, as far as I'm concerned. Golden State, you could put this in every which way you want, but it is what it is. While they didn't win their last game at Oracle, they gave the fans something to very truly remember, and that was one heck of a final this year. So Golden State will have some questions next year, no doubt about it. They're going to have to make some decisions. Durant's not coming back. Klay you have to see about next year. The bench is going to have some questions that I definitely think they have to switch up as their bench. They got to make moves there. So Golden State is going to have some questions. And we're going to see where they go from here. But I close this video and close out for the NBA season. Congratulations to the Toronto Raptors. They earned this title. Very deservedly so. And you could not be more happier for guys like Kawhi Leonard, for guys, just for everybody that didn't really know what this Raptors team was going to do. But they made believers out of people today. They did. So congratulations, Toronto. Great title win, and we'll see if they can defend it next year. Jonathan Pariente, The Education 10, saying bye for now.